People, so I'm going to go over what we did in class today, just in case you missed it or got confused. But before I do that, real quick, if you are constantly trying to find like your Zoom link, it's right here in the Classworks kind of tab. But to make it a little bit quicker, if you like click it and then like get to that address, like here, this address, like this is your Zoom link. You can bookmark it. So 3 little dots at the top, and you can go to bookmarks and then add this tab to bookmarks. Or you can just like click on like the little icon right next to it and then drag it into your bookmarks bar at the top. So that's a handy way to get to the Zoom link quick. But yeah, for today's class, Classwork's right here, Classwork 1-2, create a PIXLR document and name it Romare Bearden Digital Collage. So this is the start of a project. We'll be working on this for a few weeks. This is the size that you'd like to get to, 1920 by 1080p. And then use the Lasso tool to draw selections and just big areas of a composition and fill with color. Basically making like an interior or exterior scene. This is like an exterior scene, just like some buildings in a street, and I was gonna like add to more details and collage on top of this as the project goes on. But yeah, what you really got to figure out is the Lasso tool. So go over to PIXLR and make your document. PIXLR E. These were like the examples I was kind of working on this morning. So anyways, you want to create new, name it. You're going to do your name, and then you're going to collage. It's okay. Full HD, hit create. This is your canvas. Everybody knows that. This is the new thing. This is the old thing. We select with the marquee selection tool. That's old news. Hit Command D to deselect. Lasso tool allows you to have a little bit more freedom over what you select. So click the Lasso tool, and then there's a couple different modes up at the top. We're going to focus on the freehand and the polygon modes. So you can just click free, and then you can see that once you like click and drag, you make a selection. With that selection, you fill it with the paint bucket. And you just use that to create like your illustration. If you're making like an interior of a room, you might make like a wall. If you wanted to like add more to your selection, it's up here, add to selection, or I just hold down shift. That's the keyboard shortcut. Hit shift, and then you can add more to your selection. And then, yeah, we're just gonna like fill it. So let's hit the paint bucket tool. All right, that's wall number 1. Then go back to the Lasso tool and, you know, continue, where I'm just doing this all in the freehand for right now. And if you go outside of your composition, it'll adjust the selection to be up to the edge. Anyways, all right, made that big selection, and let's make that wall brown. That looks okay. And then let's hit Command D to deselect and just go back to the Lasso tool. I'm going to show you the polygon Lasso tool right now. So instead of like drawing like freehand, you click and add points. So like click and then drags out straight lines, right? And maybe we'll change the color to something else. And fill with the paint bucket. Done. Right, so illustrate just using the Lasso tool, the polygon, and the freehand Lasso tool. I'll show you the polygon again. It adds in your way. Click them out of your way. Right, and now we need to find like some kind of floor color. And boom. So it'll fill like up to an edge, and if it finds an edge, it might stop. It's basically it. Again, there's 2 different Lasso tools. Freehand Lasso tool allows you to draw freehand, and the polygon Lasso tool allows you to have those like straight lines. All right, and then if you're trying to get back to a color, you can always hit the eyedropper. I want that green to fill, 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 fill. Okay, and then hit Command D. So, I mean, that's basically it. We're going to, again, like add more and more to this collage project. But yeah, use the Lasso tool